Hello. Sorry I'm so late, guys. Had a little bit of a hiccup here this morning. I'm still making my breakfast, so my sugar's whacked out right at the moment. So, alrighty. Okay. So, we are going to get started for just a second. Give me 1 second. Working on it. Trying to get it together, guys. Get in my way, Gigi. Thank you. All right. Let's go up here. Let's see. Who's in the room? Jamie's in the room. Hello, my sweetheart. How are you? Hello, Miss Maggie. Hi, Tammy. Hey, Gypsy. There's the Harry. Hi, Christine. Who else? Brian. Hello, sir. Welcome. And there's the Harry. So I apologize. I haven't had my breakfast yet. My sugar is really low. I'm trying to get my breakfast done, and I had an issue that I had to deal with. So let me get my pills on board, and I'll grab my breakfast. You guys don't care if I chew. All right, eggs in the pan. Okay, here we go. Hi, Edna. Patty Ann, hello. Hi, guys. All right, we're going to go through the, I have to do this part. I know, it sucks, but we have to do it, so we're going to do it. Hi, Harry. Could you, move along. Anyone can play. All answers must be given prior to the stop. Answers after the stop will not be counted. I will give you a 5, 4, 3, 2. I'll get my hand to work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When my finger leaves the screen and I watch live, just like you. Yeah. Copy, close, open that up. Here we go. Mute. Get on the live chat. When my finger leaves the screen, I will refresh the answers. I will put in the stop and refresh the answers, and your stop looks like this. Kitty, you cannot convince me that I'm tired. No. He's yawning at me. Answers will be scored based on rankings. So if you get the top answer on the card, then you get 5 points, so on and so forth down the card. If it's more than 5 answers, it will give you the point. Also, if it says like shirt and dress shirt, I'm going to put those together, okay? Whatever the top score is there. Each player's own tune. No Googling is allowed. Only the answers on the card are what is counted. You can't argue with, just don't argue with me, okay? Weekly prizes as well as monthly prizes will be awarded in the event of tie. Ties are resolved by number draw. Your number is your place on the leaderboard, and it must hit your number exactly. You must be subscribed to my channel, have no outstanding unpaid orders, and provide me some shipping information. Hold on, I gotta put my eggs. Woo! All right, and although this game is open to everybody, only those in the continental United States will receive a physical prize. If you live outside of the continental United States, I will send you a digital. All right, we're going to play the semi-clean version this week. All right, and without further ado, here's your first question. Name something that is hot and sweet. By the way, I want you guys to see that. That is 2 eggs scrambled. Screw you, Denny's. That little is not 2 eggs. That's 2 eggs scrambled. I know. I eat it every morning. My hubby. I like it, Edna. All right, name something that is hot and sweet. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, that's really what 2 eggs should look like. That's folded in half. Hold on. That's what 2 eggs really look like when they're scrambled. Yeah. Screw you, Denny's. I don't know what the hell they think they're doing, but it ain't scrambling eggs. All right. Number 1 answer, hot chocolate. Number 2 is coffee. They're tied, so we're going to call that 1 answer. Hot chocolate and coffee is number 1. Barbecue sauce and pie and peppers. Okay. Hot and sweet. Okay, yeah, sweet peppers, I guess so. So that would be 1, 2. Number 3 is spouse, and number 4 is a brownie. Hi, Marty. You know, wicked chickens lay deviled eggs. I'm just saying. Let's go up here to the top. What do we got? Janie says, you're putting together a Christmas leaf? Really? Good for you, Brian. Shit. Janie says, hubby. So 5, 4, 3. Miss Janie with an I, 3. Do that. All right. And then Patty Ann said hot chocolate. And that's 5. Edna. She said the hubs. She gets 3. Maggie gets 5. I get a feeling this is going to be a 5 or 3. Hot fudge sundae, Christine. You know, I'm putting that with hot chocolate because as far as I'm concerned, it's, it's still the same. Tammy. Nickel. Cool. All right, I think that's everybody. I got Janie, Patty, Edna, Maggie, Christine, and Tammy. I think I got y'all. Let's go to the next question. Name something people carry. Name something that people carry. By the way, if you want to get big eggs like this, put 2 eggs in a bowl with about a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half of heavy whipping cream. Whip it at 30 degrees. Turn the bowl 30 degrees. Whip it for about half a minute at 30 degrees. And then put it in your pan, in a hot pan, and then just push in the sides until it doesn't flip anymore. And then let it cook, flip it over, and you get a nice big puffy egg like this. That's your chef tip of the day. Oh, and they're so good. Dude, they get so fluffy. It's like, ah. Denny's used to put cream in their eggs, but then they stopped. Name something people carry. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See, a lot of people are afraid of heavy cream, but it's actually really good. I use it in my gravies too. And the best part is it gets so light and so full that, and visual is such a big thing about food that you don't get hungry because you're like, God, I ate that huge egg this morning. All right. Name something that people carry. Number 1 answer, a purse or wallet. Number 2, bags. Number 3 is a briefcase. Number 4 is a gun. And number 5 are phones and children. Oh, yeah. It is so much on my grocery. It's like the top thing on the grocery list every time. And Hubbard knows it too. It's like the first question he asks me when we're doing the grocery list. He's always like, do we need cream? Because I use it in so much stuff. All right, let's take a look. Edna said keys. I'm giving you a point for this one because I think that people really, like today, we connect our keys to our phones. So I'm going to give you the point on that one, Edna. Money. Well, that would be a purse or wallet. So 5 points for Miss Mari. She's getting in the game. Janie gets a point for keys. I know. For me, it's always like watch, wallet, keys. Like there's that thing you go through. Petty Andy, ID. That would be in the wallet, my dear. And that's a nickel. Tammy gets the nickel. All right, let's see. I'm going to refresh again because I don't see a couple of answers here. So let me refresh. Doop. Doop. All right. Did I miss Maggie entirely? Because she's not on here. And I don't see Christine either. Anybody see Maggie or Christine? Where's Miss Francis this morning? and keys. Thank you. Thank you, ladies. I don't know why it did come up. Sometimes I carry a purse, but 90% of the time when I'm on a scavenger, I actually carry a motorcycle bag. It's sort of like a fanny pack, but it's not. It does go around your waist and it goes down your thigh and then it hooks above your knee. And I tend to wear that because when I'm traveling, I wear like a lot of big billowy shirts because I want to be comfortable, and it hides it. Like my shirts, because I wear like, when I travel, because I usually travel like in the summer and spring, summer, and early fall. So I usually end up wearing capris, and then I have like shirts that go down to my knees and they're just billowy. And so I wear that. So it's actually hidden under my shirt. Okay, let's see. We did those. Now, name something women often wish was bigger. Name something that women often wish is bigger. God bless you, because there's no way in hell, Janie. But I have to carry this thing around with me, for one. Two, I have to carry a small TENS unit for my back because of the nerve damage in my back. And I use that TENS unit on my lower back, and I also use it on my occipital nerve. It's the only way I can leave the house, to be honest, is that I have those with me. So I have basically 2 packages that are this size that I have to carry. So usually I have a purse, except when I'm on scavenger, because I leave those things in the car. I don't need to take them in the store with me. And I do have a smaller set for my glucose. Name something women often wish was bigger. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Number 1 answer, breastises. Number 2, a bank account. Number 3, a package, a masculine package. And number 4, a paycheck or booty. Sorry, I'm talking so loud. I don't know why. Now, here's an interesting fact that I found the other day. Apparently, a man's package is supposed to be 3 times the length of the thumb. Whose thumb? Gotta ask. Whose thumb? Because, no. Just think about that for a second. Does your man have a thumb that's only this big? Just saying. All right, we're going up to the top. Christine said the bank account. And that's 4. Patty Ann, she's being nice. 4. Janie and Miss Maggie. All right, let's see. I don't see Miss Mari. Let me go check. Hold on. We're going to go over here. Look at this one. don't see Miss Mari. Okay, houses. You said butt? Okay. 1. Maybe next time type it in capital B-U-T. I'll know it's butt. Or booty. You go put booty. I don't know why it's doing this thing. All right. So Miss Edna and Miss Tammy, you both said house. And I'm going to have to give you 0 on that. I'll be honest with you. I've never in my life heard a woman say she wanted a bigger damn house. I don't want more space to clean. Name something that a man might wear that he doesn't want anyone else to know about. Name something that a man might wear that he doesn't want anybody else to know about. There's only 4 answers on the card. $900 square feet. How many bedrooms? Sorry, I shouldn't be talking about my mouth full. You said your house is 900 square feet. Question. Sorry. Name something a man might wear that he doesn't want anyone else to know about. I know that a lot of houses on the East Coast are small because, they were built. But this is the one that's getting us. Because as you guys know, Hubbard's going to retire in about 1.5 years. And when he retires, we're going to buy a house. So we started kind of looking, seeing what's out there for the money. Everything's like 3 bedrooms, 1 bath. Ooh, who lives in that house? Hubbard and I are just the 2 of us, and we have to have 2 bathrooms. Ugh. Yeah, it was a summer cottage. Yeah. We had one of those too when I was growing up. My parents bought a house up in Hopatcon, off of Lake Hopatcon, and it was a summer cottage. It was somebody's summer house from New York. They'd come in for the summer. And there was no insulation in that house. Did not have a furnace. And originally it was a tiny little 2-bedroom, 1 bath. And they added a master bedroom onto it. And my parents bought it. And the first winter we were there, froze our butts off because it literally had no they put in a heater, but it didn't have any insulation. They didn't know. So they went up into the attic and found out that it had no insulation. And somebody felt sorry for my mom. He did that blow-in insulation, and he heard my mom talking in the bar that she used to work in. And he goes, well, I got a load going out tomorrow for a house. They bought the minimum, but I know it's not going to, they're not going to use it. So he came up and he blew insulation into our attic for free. Nice guy. Had an outhouse? Holy crap. All right. Sorry. Here we go. Name something a man might wear that he doesn't want anyone else to know about in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Score sheet stay. Finger go. Number 1 answer, a thong. Number 2, women's clothes. Number 3, a toupee. And number 4, a girdle truss, briefs, or tighty whities. I don't know why you wouldn't want a woman to know you're wearing some tighty whities. Damn. All right, so let's go up to the top. I see Christine said toupee. Janie said toupee. Maggie said toupee. Edna said toupee. 3. Ready? Here we go. Doo-doo-doo. Christine, Janie, and Maggie. Mari said dentures. I'm giving you a freaking point for that one, girl. Edna, 3 for you, my dear. Patty Ann. All right, I don't see Tammy's. I'm going to refresh. Okay, let's see. I see mine is Tiny. Yeah, I got Patty Ann. I can't find Tammy. Oh. Okay. She didn't answer the last one either, so I think she may have lost her internet. Oh, you are with us. Okay, let me see. I see mine is Tiny, and then I don't see another one after that. Let me go check the other screen. Give me your answer on that one, Tammy. What was it? Just give me the answer, babe. Okay, Tammy, put it in. What was your answer? Patty Ann, I clicked you into moderator mode, so if something goes in that for whatever reason, because I can't see it, if it goes in there. We see you, Tammy. And type it back in again, because as a moderator, I don't get those like approval or non-approvals. So I just put Patty in as a moderator. So if you put it in, it'll come up and it'll tell her if there's something wrong with the answer, that it's not letting it through for whatever reason, and then she can adjust it. Ladies' underwear. Okay. So that's a nickel. That is just so weird. Patty Ann, did it do anything? Did it? Because it's not even in the studio. Like it's. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So what happened, Tammy, is that it's being filtered through YouTube. For whatever reason, ladies' underwear is one of those words that YouTube automatically scans out. I don't see it, and I apologize for that, but that's why we rely on moderators. Only my regular moderators, usually Arlene's in here, even if she's not talking, she's in the background. But she had something she had to do today, and she'll be with us this afternoon, but she won't be here this morning. And then Carla's not in the room. And, so I don't have somebody to do that. So Patty Ann's in there right now. She's getting it. Yeah, it doesn't like the word panties or underwear. I don't know why. So Patty Ann's on the case. I'm sorry, Tammy. It's trust me, you're not blocked. It's nothing like that. It's just I don't see those notifications. Only the moderators do. And since I'm not moderating on the channel, I don't see it. And without having another moderator in the room, they can't approve it. So I apologize. All right. Name something you wouldn't do every day if you didn't have to. That's all you're getting. One piece of apple. Go on. Name something you would not do every day if you did not have to. Right? Not me, I have one. It's called House Mouse. Name something you would not do every day if you did not have to. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Number 1 answer is to work. Number 2, to clean the house. Number 3, take a shower or bathe. Oh, you disgusting human being. Wash dishes, I think that's part of cleaning. Brushing your teeth is part of showering and bathing. and getting up or waking up. Okay, so we have work, clean, shower, get up. Only 4 answers. And let's see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Apparently everybody needs a maid. All right, nickel for every. No, it's 4 for everybody. Name, excuse me, in one word, describe your first kiss. One word, describe your first kiss. In one word, please describe your first kiss. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, Patty, I was chasing them older men. All right, one word, describe your first kiss. First answer on the board. Awkward. 2, these bitches are lying. Amazing. Number 3, wet, scary, or hot. Number 4, terrible, unforgettable, or sweet. Okay, amazing. They lying. They lying. It's always awkward. All right. Patty Ann said exciting. I don't know. We're going to come back to that one. Mari says nice. All right, that's sweet. We're going to give you 1. Nice is sweet. All right. Awkward, awkward, awkward. Edna said sloppy. That's wet and scary. 3. All right. I got Christine, Janie, and Maggie. Tammy. And let's see. Exciting. I'm going to give you the amazing answer. This is 4. All right. Being an older man of 14. Okay. Name a profession that bills by the hour. Name a profession that bills by the hour. Name a profession that bills by the hour. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Number 1 answer, a lawyer. Number 2, a therapist. Number 3, a lady of the evening. Number 4 is a plumber. Number 5, a doctor or mechanic. That's actually not accurate, but most people think it is. So, let's see. So we have lawyer is the number 1 answer here, and that is Patty Ann, Maggie, Christine, and Tammy. Next up, we have a plumber. 2 for Miss Murray. A lady escort. 3 for you, Miss Edna. And let's see. I got Janie says a shrink. 4. Mechanics don't actually charge by the hour. They charge by this book that says how long it should take, which is actually good for you because if they get into a situation where it takes longer than it's supposed to, you get to pay less for it. I had a car one time. It was a 84 Toyota van. Looked like a bread box. And the engine was inside the car. It was in the doghouse. And they had to change my fuel filter. And in order to do this, they had to put the car up on the lift, turn it twice. Then they had to drop it down, get inside, turn it twice, put it up twice, down twice. It took 4 hours to get this fuel filter out and put the new one in. And they only charged me according to the labor book, it only said it was an hour to change a fuel filter. So sometimes you get away with things. But it was hysterical. And I understood. I understood when I blew a hose on that very same van, probably about a year later. It was just draining water and I couldn't. And so I parked it. I backed up on a curb so I could get underneath it. And I got underneath it and I looked up and there's this piece of hose and it looked like it was about that long. And I was like, oh, cool. I'll just replace this piece of hose. Well, by the time I got that piece of hose off, because it had a big old hole in it, by the time I got the piece of hose off, I realized there were 2 nipples and they were only about half an inch apart, 2 aluminum nipples that were only about half an inch apart. And that hose went all the way back on both of them for no damn reason. It was literally like 1.5 inches of hose that needed to be replaced. That was killing my engine, causing me to overheat. I was like, son of a... And there was it was a pain in the butt to try and get to it too, because of where it was. I ended up having to have Alex do it. She was only 9 or 10 at the time, but she could reach it from the top where I couldn't because my arm was too big. And so she went in there and fixed it for me. That was her first auto repair. All right, next question. Yes.
Hi, everybody.
The hand is here. All right. Next question. Name a food you can't get enough of. Name a food that you cannot get enough of. Everybody saying hi, Buggy, and hello.
My answer is spaghetti.
Spaghetti. It is true. Every time he comes over, every other weekend, when he walks to the door, we're like, what do you want for dinner? Spaghetti, meatballs.
And/or pizza.
And/or pizza. The boy, I don't know. I think he's secretly Italian.
Can I have one? Can I have one?
You can have 2. Because you asked nicely and didn't take them. And when did your sister leave this morning?
Round 8.
Yes, after we got off last night, after the live ended, we went to the store, came back from the store, and then my phone rang. It was Oogie. She was about a mile from here. She's like, I'm at the same place I was last time. Can you give me a ride home? My phone is dead. And I went, sure. And I went to pick her up. She goes, can I just stay at your house? I was like, yeah, I don't care. I mean, they had their own room here. And then I woke up this morning and she was gone. Apparently her mother came and took her. Yeah, so she's in the car going, can I just stay at Bima's? And so her Pop and I were in the car and we're like, yes, we have her. And Pop, just for good measure, goes, yup. Like, we're letting your mom know that you're really with us and you're not lying to her. All right. So name a food that you cannot get enough of. I'm with you, Patty Ann. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I love me some Chinese food. Oh, I love me some Chinese food. But it's got to be good. There used to be a place that we went to in Long Beach years ago where it was like you paid by the carton and like any noodle or vegetable one was $1 and then the meat ones were $1.50 and they were just the small little takeout ones. So we used to go in there and order like 40 of those things for the whole family. Oh my God. It was so good too. All right, so name a food that you can't get enough of. Number 1 is chocolate or pizza. Number 2 is ice cream. Number 3 is candy. Number 4, cake, cookies, or fried chicken. So let's go up here. Christine said chocolate, and that gets her the nickel. Next up, I see Janie, and she says steaks, and I'm giving you a damn point for that one because I love me a good steak. Oh, Tammy says chocolate. 5. As soon as I find her, there she is. Some days I write so bad, I can't even see it. Maggie, nickel. Mari said ice cream. 3. Oh, Edna said barbecue. We're doing the point on that one because I love me a good steak. Patty Ann says chocolate. That's a nickel. I'm sorry, but Chinese food should have been on this list. I feel like we got gypped. All right, right off the bat, there are only 4 answers on this card. Name something people collect. Name something people collect. This has to be an old question because these answers are a little old. I'm just saying, because like today people collect Funko Pops, you know? All right, name something people collect. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Number 1 answer, coins. Number 2 is stamps. Number 3 is antiques. And number 4 is rocks. And I'm going to add a 5th one because, like I said, people collect Funko Pops and they, you know, Barbies and stuff. So we're going to say toys is the 5th answer. So we're going to go up here to the top. And I see Janie cars. You know what? That's antiques because I happen to know he collects antique cars or older cars. Muscle cars and things. So you're going to get the 3 on that one for antiques because they're old. Tammy, you're going to get a point for Hot Wheels because that's a toy. Everybody else gets the nickel. My grandmother used to collect geisha. Name something that gets hard over time. Name something that gets hard over time. lobster point. Mm-hmm. Okay, I see it. Arteries. All right. Name something that gets hard over time in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Number 1 answer, bread or cheese. So food. Number 2 is exercise. Number 3 is the previously mentioned mail package. 4 is work, and 5 is life. So let's go up here to the top. Tammy. Life is hard. Then it gets harder. Bread. Janie and Edna both said bread, and that's a nickel. All right. Arteries. Patty Ann. There is nothing on here for arteries. I am sorry. That's a 0. Sugar. Food. Mari, Maggie, and Christine. All right, guys, we're going to do that 1 5-point bonus question. Let me grab those down. Here they are. Let's pick one. That we're not touching. Yeah, no. No. We're not touching that one. Okay. Microsoft helped. Remember, this question is all or nothing. All right. So I'm going to put in your garbly goop. I'm going to wait and give everybody a chance. It's all or nothing. So if you don't know the answer, guess, because you might get the extra points. If you get it right, you get 5 points. If you get it wrong, you get nothing. No harm, no foul. Okay. So here's your question. Microsoft helped fund an organization called Citizens Against Government Waste, which lobbied state attorneys to drop their antitrust suits against the software giant. I'm going to read this one again. Microsoft helped to fund an organization called Citizens Against Government Waste, which lobbied state attorneys to drop their antitrust suits against the software giant. Is that true, or is that an urban myth? Okay, let's see. We are waiting for one person. Who are we waiting for? Maggie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's everybody. All right, guys. There's garbly goo. That's absolutely true. The group has also campaigned on behalf of the tobacco industry and has received support from big oil. Yeah. So Citizens Against Government Waste gets money from big oil and supports the tobacco industry. Can't make this shit up, guys. So it is true. So everybody except for Janie and Tammy get the point. All right, let's add up some scores, shall we? I have, for Miss Janie, I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 29. Patty Ann, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Miss Edna, 5, 10, 15, 20, 26, 32, 33. Next up, Miss Maggie, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 47. Christine, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 48, 51. Holy crap, Christine. All right, Miss Tammy, you got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And Miss Mari got 5, 10, 15, that's 20, 25, 32. Christine. Miss Christine, 51. All righty, let's get your prize. I have to go get a prize. Oh, I need a prize. I need a prize. I need a prize. Here we go. All righty. All right, Miss Christine, I'm going to send you these handmade Paper Bliss stickers. Of course, the stickers are no good no more because, you know, those things get old after a while. But you can glue them down. It's handmade paper. All righty. Okay. All right. So this week, today, I think it's at 3:00. Check your announcements and notifications to know. We're going to be having the November sale. Then tomorrow I have a Monday Mixed Media mini morsel coming out to you. And Tuesday you get a bonus video. It's our Christmas of 25 boxes. And it's going to be a Twix box. It'll hold a Twix candy bar. And then we're going to have a bonus video, Easy Tab note card book page, something or others. I don't know what the heck it is anymore. It's been a while. And then we'll be back on Thursday with our idea book. Friday, we're going to be doing some craft with me. And then, of course, next week, our regular. This month's Project 25 challenge for the month of November is pipe cleaners and or something from nature. So think rock, grass, leaf. It's fall, you know, pumpkin seeds, whatever, something from nature, and or pipe cleaners. So you can use whichever ones you want. Also, the other night during our craft with me on Friday, we made this soft cover. It's semi-soft, but this is what we're going to be using to do our journal. It's not my best sewing job ever, but because I don't usually use seam binding, but we're going to cover that all up. We'll get it all covered up with some Ricky Racky and make it look pretty. And this is going to be the cover for our soft pink floofy journal. So we'll be back working on that on Wednesday. Remember, today at the sale, the faster you pay, the faster I ship. So if you paid it today, it gets shipped out first thing tomorrow morning. Okay? Always. Now, if you're new here and you haven't done so already, hit the button and subscribe. You know, why not? It doesn't hurt. It doesn't cost you anything. You really don't even know about it. In 2 months, you're going to forget about that entirely. But I'm still going to have it. You know, I'm still going to have a subscriber. No, I'm kidding. Actually, I know most of my subscribers, and I have almost 2,000 of them. So, if you would like to have more information on the channel, maybe you want to check out my Etsy shop or my Facebook group or any of that stuff, just click in the description down below on the more link. And that's going to open everything up for you. And you're going to be able to do all of the stuff. Cyber stalk me till your heart is content. Until I see you again, which will be this afternoon. Stay well, my friends. I love you guys. Bye-bye. Bye. See you later. Bye-bye.